Good morning and good afternoon. My name is Keetra Lewis, and I am your moderator for today. I am the president of the UFSC Detroit chapter, and I am a risk manager at Comerica Bank in Michigan for our government card program. I have been a member of UFSC Detroit since 2000, and it has been a wonderful experience. I've had the opportunity to network with banking professionals around the country and build strong professional relationships. I would like to welcome everyone to the UFSC Eastern Region Friday Connection series, presenting keys to developing your networking skills on LinkedIn, sponsored by the UFSC Detroit chapter. About UFSC, formerly known as the National Association of Urban Bankers, is a nonprofit organization of minority professionals in the financial service industry and related fields. Our goals and objectives are to foster the interest and expand the numbers of minorities in financial services, increase the understanding and the use of financial services in low-income communities, enhance scholarship programs for minority youth in pursuit of financial services careers, and finally, to cultivate a premier job bank of experienced minority professionals in the financial service industry. I would like to acknowledge our current national leaders. Our national president is Deborah Bronston. Our national vice president is Melanie Lee. Our national secretary is Christy Bryant, and our national treasurer is Ola Trulove. Now I would like to introduce our guest speaker, Kimberly Benjamin, for the hour. Kimberly Benjamin is the founder of HR Strategy Plus LLC. She is to assist individuals, companies, organizations, and schools with their human resource needs. Kimberly is also an executive director of a Purpose Transition, which is a nonprofit organization designed to assist people in discovering their purpose through career and entrepreneurship exploration. She has over 25 years of human resource experience working for Fortune 500 companies such as General Motors, Ford Motor Company, Walmart, U of M Dearborn, and the Michigan Primary Care Association, as well as Comerica Bank in the Michigan market. She is a licensed and certified human resource professional. She's a certified business solution professional, a certified employee retention professional, and a licensed personal agent. Kimberly is a highly sought after speaker, author, and professional resume writer. And I would like to thank Kimberly Benjamin for being our guest today, and she will get started. Thanks.
Well, hello, everyone, and good afternoon to you all. My name is Kimberly Benjamin. I'm really excited to be here today. I feel like I'm at home whenever I conduct sessions for your organization. We partnered in the past, and I'm always really excited to be able to come back and provide other training, be it on-site or webinars for you. For those of you that are just now joining us, make sure that you do mute your line so that we have a clear feed for the recording. And if we have questions, we will dedicate time at the end for questions. However, I do want to encourage you to type your questions in the chat. There's a section below for the chat. Make sure you type your questions in below at the chat, and then at the end, we'll honor questions as well as answer your questions. The flow for today is simple. By me being the instructor and a visionary, a visual learner myself, I understand the importance of you being able to see the website. And so we will have a mixture of PowerPoint slides, some notes I'll be sharing with you all, as well as you being able to see the LinkedIn website. So hang tight as we go through the slides. Make sure you have your pen and paper handy so you can take some great notes. And again, I'm excited to be able to be here. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive right on in. Keetra did an awesome job explaining who I am. So I just wanted to share with you on the slide. My name is Kimberly Benjamin. I am a HR professional, and I do help businesses with their human resources needs, as well as job seekers and career transitioners with discovering their purpose. And so you see the information there on the slide. Just want to let you know that I'm excited to be here. And again, you may want to mute your lines to make sure there's a clear feed for the recording. All right, here are just some of my favorite photos of where I've traveled around the world. Had the opportunity to travel to over, let's see, how many? 75 cities, 34 states, and assisting around 2,500 businesses and professionals. And so here are just some of my favorite pictures of the travels as well. Our agenda for today, we're going to cover a lot of great ground, okay? First of all, we're going to cover some of the keys to a strong LinkedIn profile that can get you noticed, how to develop your brand on LinkedIn, your secrets to LinkedIn, or give you some tips regarding LinkedIn, and putting together a strategy regarding LinkedIn. Keitra, you may want to mute your line. It may be you that I'm hearing. Just want to make sure that it's a clear feed. And then also, too, we're going to talk about how to locate mentors, sponsors, career developmental opportunities as well, because I know I'm speaking to business professionals. You may have been in your career for a while, and you really want to figure out how can you network more, reach the right type of people, as well as look at other opportunities, or just, be able to network with the right people. We're really going to get into that. That's one of my strengths, is career development, professional development, and networking. And so we're really going to get into this networking piece today. And then I'll share with you some updates to LinkedIn as well. So you're able to see the website, get familiar with it. For those of you that may have a profile but haven't really used it yet, I'm going to actually share with you what it looks like and what you need to look out for on LinkedIn. So the very first thing I want you all to know, it's important that you do jump on the social media train. A lot of you may be familiar with social media. And actually, my training or my style is to be able to engage with you and to share with you. So type in down below, what type of social media platform do you use? Do you use LinkedIn? Do you use Facebook? Do you use Instagram? What social media platform do you use? So in the chat area, go ahead and type in there what social media platform that you use. So we're able to gauge how many of you use different types of social media platforms. Our focus today is to focus on social media for LinkedIn. So it's critical that you all have LinkedIn profiles created and that you're actually using them. Oftentimes people say, I have a profile, but you're not really using it. That's not going to do you any good if you're not using the platform. So it's time to jump on in and use social media. And I'll be sharing with you reasons why you need to be on LinkedIn as well. So first of all, LinkedIn is the #1 place where people actually network. #1 place for networking with business professionals and career developers as well. As you can see here on the slide, it says over 467 million professionals use LinkedIn. And I'm going to tell you, by me being a licensed and certified HR professionals, recruiters, HR professionals, we use LinkedIn even more so. And just so you know, my strategy on LinkedIn, 80% of the people that I connect with are all HR professionals. I remembered when I started using LinkedIn, I was very strategic. And a very dear friend of mine said, Kimberly, you are really strategic. And that's no problem. You should be strategic too on LinkedIn. And that's one of the questions I want to ask you right now. Who are the type of people you want to connect with on LinkedIn? Who are some of those people? Type in down below in the comment section. Are they business professionals? Are there career job seekers? Are there people you want to be a mentor? You've been kind of checking them out in the distance, but you need to build your network. Type in below in the comment section the type of people you really want to connect with. That's critical for you to understand that now before we even get into the training, because this is going to help you to put together your own strategy this year on how you're going to best utilize LinkedIn this year. So type in down below, everyone, please participate. Who are the type of people you really want to connect with? You've been able to type this information will help us at the end, as well as help us throughout the training after today to be able to assist you. So who are the type of people you really want to connect with? But trust, know, and believe that HR professionals, we use LinkedIn to look for candidates. We use LinkedIn to partner with organizations, funders, and sponsors. People use LinkedIn to get to check out the person, check out the business before they decide to partner with them. So it's critical that you do have your own LinkedIn profile as well. It's very simple to create your own platform, your own profile. And all you need, as you can see here on the slide, your name, last name, first, last name, and email. That's what you need to create your profile. Now, of course, you need some other information too, off of your resume, regarding yourself, your bio. We'll get to all that in a moment, but it's very simple to create. You just go to linkedin.com and then sign up for your profile, sign up for your account. As you can see here, a lot of people use LinkedIn, but I'm going to tell you a secret. It's important that you use LinkedIn via your mobile device. And as you can see here on this slide, it talks about how mobile LinkedIn users, they use it more than on desktop users. So, and if you're like me, your phone is pretty much glued to your hip. You may get up in the morning with your phone. Who knows, you may even put your phone next to you on the bed, which you should not do, everyone. It's for safety reasons. That phone should be plugged in, charged up somewhere else away from the bed. But if you're like me and you keep that phone with you all the time, people are really glued to their phones. And actually, truth be told, it's easier to me to use LinkedIn by using your phone. So if you haven't already downloaded the LinkedIn app, make sure that you do. It is well worth the time. And it's easier to maneuver and to operate as well, because you may not always be at your laptop or at your desktop to do searching and to network with people. Use your phone. And also, I'm going to mention it later on, but I'll mention it now. It's easier for you to connect with people by using your mobile version of LinkedIn. You're able to connect with more people versus trying to use your laptop to connect with people, because they really monitor how many people you reach out to, and then they'll freeze it for a while and you can't ask anyone to connect with you. But you're able to get away with it a little bit more when you use your cell phone, your mobile device. So just know that use your cell phone, download the app. It's a really great tool to be able to connect with professionals. Another reason why you should have a LinkedIn account, it's important that you do build your network. For those of you that are like me, you may be a part of professional organizations and groups in your field and outside of your field. But remember this, if you don't have the membership, then you won't be able to have access to the people, right? And so one thing that I realized early in my career as an HR professional, I'm a member of a lot of different groups, but I said I wanted to have one place where I'm able to connect with the people in my network without having to be that member to be able to do it. And LinkedIn is one great platform to do that. Remember, professionals hang out there. So all those people that connect with you, you're able to download their information. Yes, you can. You can have that information, connect with people on and offline of LinkedIn. And it's important that you have access to them when you need them. So again, that's another benefit to it, building your network. It's also important when you build your network that you invite the right type of people that you want to connect with you. I would say years ago, there was a concern that, oh my goodness, you have to know everybody that you connect with on LinkedIn. That's not true. One of the reasons why you're having a LinkedIn account is to meet new people, right? So you may not know them all personally, but it's important that you do invite people to connect with you. And then another reason why it's important to build your network is because, again, a lot of people do join LinkedIn groups to connect with more people in their field. And we're going to talk about what type of groups you may want to join as well. What are some of the skill sets that a person may have? What are some of the companies you've always wanted to connect with? What are some of the industries? Some of you may be looking at different industries or just want to connect with people. You realize you want to diversify the people that you know. What are some of those other industries that you want to have a strong connection with the right people? Whatever those industries, those companies are, type that in your comment below. Do you want to have a strategy around connecting outside of the industry? Do you want to strengthen your network within the industry, the banking industry? Type below. What are some of those areas, those people you really want to connect with in those different industries? Again, we're putting together your strategy. One of the things I'm known for when I teach is I want to make sure that at the end of our training that you have your action plan. There are a lot of people who claim to be trainers. They can give you all this wonderful information. You listen to them for an hour, and then you hang up or you walk away or you leave that seminar and you don't have a plan. I'm known for people walking away with their plan at the end of our training. And so by you participating and taking notes and jotting things down in the chat, you're able to really work on your strategy while you're here in the session. So again, critical reasons why you should build your network. And LinkedIn is a great profile, a great platform to start. Now, here's some keys to creating a strong LinkedIn profile that will get you noticed. Again, I'm going to share with you the PowerPoint slides. At the end of the training, we'll move over to LinkedIn so you can see it like me. As I was preparing, I said, this will not be a PowerPoint presentation throughout the training. We need to actually see the page at the website, where I'll take you there. So ask yourself, what are you doing today that's going to get you closer to where you need to be, where you want to be tomorrow? And a lot of times it causes us to change and to identify we need to change our behavior. We need to change our routines. We have to put together a strategy to improve ourselves, okay? So here's some things that you should be mindful of, and take notes, everyone, okay? First one, it's important that you do complete your profile. So when you do dedicate that time to create your LinkedIn profile, make sure that it's complete. Have every information, every section in there completed. Make sure you have the right wording, the right content in there, because when your profile is complete, and LinkedIn will let you know what percentage you are to completing your profile. So when your profile is complete, then you're able to get more people take you seriously. You're able to start using your profile, and then your brand is strong out there on LinkedIn as well. And here you see on the slide, users with a complete profile are 40 times more likely to receive opportunities through LinkedIn. And just think about that. If you checked out someone's profile, it's not complete, you're like, really don't want to connect with that person. Ooh, or this person really isn't serious on LinkedIn. And I don't want someone to think about that or have those words or those thoughts about you when they visit your profile. It's important that you recognize that LinkedIn can increase your visibility when you have a strong LinkedIn profile. And it's important that you have a profile summary that's strong. That's at the beginning of your profile that talks about who you are. Some of you may call it your bio section, but let people know who you are, what you're about. It's important that you do have a photo included with your profile if you are truly networking. For job seekers out there, do not have your photo on there because people should not know what you look like. But if you're using it for networking purposes, make sure you do have a photo. And then it's always important to have to get people that can recommend you as well. So with the photo, make sure that it's clear. It's a good photo of yourself. You don't have a photo with you and someone else. This is your profile. Make sure it has a nice background. Ladies, make sure that you look professional. Men, make sure that you look confident and professional. So be mindful as to what you're going to wear, and be mindful of the lighting and you smiling and being approachable and very business-like in your photo. Your header, that is the image behind your photo, like at the top of your LinkedIn profile, the banner, if you will. Yes, you can actually change the banner behind you. And you'll see mine when we get to the profile. I'm focusing on my business, but make sure you do something with the back of your LinkedIn banner, your profile, just to give it a little pizzazz, if you will, and you can still keep it professional by having one. Now, the top half part of your screen is important that you have the right keywords, the right statements, the right words for your industry, or the right words letting people know what you're looking for, or type of people you want to connect with. Just like a strong professional resume that I create for my clients, that top half is critical of the resume, just like it's critical of the bio, just like it's critical of your LinkedIn profile. Be mindful of the keywords that you have in your header, your bio, and your work history, because HR professionals, we use LinkedIn to search through and find candidates or to find information faster. And not just HR professionals. You as a business professional can do keyword searches to try to pull up the people on LinkedIn that fits a particular set of criteria. So it's critical that you look at the content that you have on your LinkedIn profile, so that when those words pop up and when they're searching for that person with those different types of skill sets, your profile will also pop up in the search. Again, be mindful of the background. Be mindful of that image that you have. And wherever possible, have videos, everyone. We live in a day and age where people will read information, but they prefer videos more. So if you have videos that you can upload, and yes, you can upload it with your bio section. Yes, you can upload it in the other sections with your profile. If you have a video to share that's professional, or that shares you, highlights you speaking, or highlights a presentation that you've created or conducted, through SlideShare or just through your means of PowerPoint, you are able to upload videos, attachments, things of that nature to your profile. And you're also able to upload your resume too. And then for licenses and certifications, if you do have licenses and certifications, now's a perfect time for you to pull out your resume, highlight that on your resume so that when you do update your profile, make sure your profile is current with your licenses and certifications. And by the way, I really do believe in those. I know Keitra did a great job introducing me earlier today. I'm a strong believer in being a leader in the industry, doing what you need to do to stay on top of your game and know what's happening in your industry. And certifications and licenses really do help you to stand out. Also, it's important that you do recognize what are some of the accomplishments you've had throughout the years. And make sure you do have that list that are included in your profile with numbers, dollar signs, and percentages. Quantify your accomplishments. And again, get endorsements whenever you can. Have people to comment, ask people to provide a recommendation, have people to endorse that you are a banking professional, you have experience in these different types of software or projects or programs. Include that in your profile so people can really know that you really are an expert. Some other examples I'm going to share with you on this slide here. Look at the number of people that you do have in your network. The goal is for you to at least have 500. So if you don't have 500 people in your network, make sure that you do have a strategy after today. You're connecting with people on a daily basis. Yes, you're right. I said it right, daily basis, so you can increase how many people that you're connected with on LinkedIn. For those of you that like to write, you can write articles and post it to your profile or post it out there for people to read. Some of you may like to reshare or to share different types of articles that you've read. Do that as well. That helps you to get in the minds of people, and they're in their minds. They see you're posting. They're used to seeing the type of information that you're sharing. That's a cool way to start networking if you really don't like to write articles yourself. And again, you are able to upload your resume and update your contact information. If you have websites, links that you want people to go to certain things that you've done, programs, projects that you've done, include those as well. Again, utilize that profile to the best of your ability. And then have a call to action. Let people know what are the things that you're looking for, the different types of people or companies that you want to connect with. Let them know that too, so that when they read it, they go, oh, this person is interested in that, and then they will reach out to you as well. So those are just some of the things that you should do to be able to have a strong profile. And again, we're going to show you step by step when we visit the website in a moment. So now let's focus on your brand, because you having a LinkedIn profile is your brand. What do you want people to think about when they visit your page, when they visit your profile? What are some of those keywords you want people to think about you in general? Because with your brand, I tell you, that goes before you, before you even arrive. So while we're here, I do want to ask you this. When you think of a brand, here's some of the things that people think of. They think of the color, the logo, the marketing, what people are used to hearing from you or reading from you, what type of feeling they get with working with you, etc. That whole brand. I submit to you this. What is your brand? What do you want to be known for? And this is a perfect time for you to type in down below in the comment section, that chat section, what are 3 words that you want to follow you or to go before you, I should say, before someone meets you, before they read your profile, or then when they read your profile, what are these 3 words that you want to pop up in their mind that really highlights who you are and what your brand's about? So in the comment below, the comment section, that chat section, type in, what are some words? If you only can think of one, that's fine, but go ahead and type it below. I'm going to give everybody a moment, and I would like for everyone to participate, because this is going to help you to identify what you need to do to improve your brand on LinkedIn. What are some words that describes who you are, or that you want people to identify with when they think of you, when they read your profile? I'll give you a moment. What are some of those words? You see people are typing away. What are some of those words? Do you want them to think professional? Do you want them to think you're loyal, that you're an expert, that you're a leader? What are those words that you want people to think of when they think of you? when they read your profile. I know for me, I want people to think professional. One of the things that I'm known for is being cutting edge. I love doing lives and videos. I think that's the video editor and camera operator in me, still in me. But because I have videos, when I travel, I show videos of where I am. I'm giving tips all the time on LinkedIn. I'm always having a call to action, having people to comment below or do certain things. So people are used to seeing me on LinkedIn doing things. And so I get compliments often. Kimberly, I like following you on LinkedIn. That means a lot to me. So I want you to think about, what do you want people to think about you when they follow you on LinkedIn? What are those words? What's your brand going to be? And I submit to you this, since I'm speaking to business professionals, banking professionals, you know, I know professionalism is definitely one of them, right? But who knows? I've had clients that say, Kimberly, I'm working on my brand outside of what I've been doing. You know, some people may want to switch it up and venture over to a different area or be a leader in one particular area in your industry and write articles on it and do lives on it, have videos of you providing training on it, you providing tips on that particular area. The world is yours, everyone. The world is yours. Remember, they love video. So make sure that you're doing whatever you can for video, okay? Creating those videos. Now, here's some keys to developing your brand on LinkedIn. Again, the color, that goes to what's going to be your banner behind you and what you're going to wear. Your profile, make sure that that photo is professional and well lit. And then identifying who are the people you really want to speak to. Who are the people that you're going to be reaching out to, providing tips for, or asking questions of, etc. Who are the people you really want to be connected with? Who's that audience, that group that you're going to be speaking to? And then what's your strategy to get in front of their faces so that you are top of mind when they think of that particular area regarding your brand? And then what's your posting strategy? Some of you may say, Kimberly, I'm too busy. I don't have time to post. Put together a strategy. Some of you may say, Kimberly, post early in the morning. You know, you may want to pull your phone up and post some things early in the mornings. Some of you may want to create articles. Some of you may just want to share what other people have already posted so that you do stay in front of people that way. Some of you may want to have questions that you want to ask people and have them comment below on certain things, but put together your posting strategy. And remember, it's easier. I shouldn't negate the laptop, but again, I want to encourage you, if you use your phone, it may be easier for you to use it and post and maneuver through it. Okay, so you can do it, just about having a strategy. Okay, for me in the morning, I do reach out in the morning. I have a routine that I do every day. And one of the things that I like to do on LinkedIn is when people's birthdays pop up or their anniversaries pop up, I reply back to it. Now, here's the cool thing. A coach taught me. She shared with me, Kimberly, when you reply, have a special message of inspiration that you share with that person. But then at the bottom in your tagline or your signature line, have some critical words that explains who I am. So I have in there professional resume writer, HR staffing agency president. So they know a little bit about me. And then I give them a quote, a motivational quote after I've complimented them on their anniversary or their birthday. And so then people reply back, oh, thank you. For me, my statement is live your life on purpose. Today's a great day to live your life on purpose. So congratulations, such and such on your birthday. Enjoy your birthday. Remember, today's a great day to be intentional and to live your life on purpose. And people go, oh, wow, that's cool. Then at the bottom in my signature, I have some keywords that follow me so they'll know that I'm a professional resume writer, that I help people find jobs and they reach out to me. So that's without me having to say, visit my website. Do you need help with your resume? That's a cool, subtle way to put into your tagline or put into that signature of yours what you do so people will reach out to you. And it does work. So that's a tip for you to consider as well. And again, identify those keywords you want associated. Here's some other things to be mindful of. Your headline incorporates your skill sets and traits. It's important that you identify what niche you want to have in your industry or your field, and then put together that strategy around it. And make sure you do have the right type of keywords that people can search, and then you'll be able to pop up in their searches as well. And then here's the last point here on this slide. Include make sure that you understand, and whatever you're posting, that you're speaking to people's pain, their pain or the problem that you solve for them. So everybody repeat after me, say pain, pain, and what's the problem that you solve? People, they listen to that. When you're posting information that's really helping them, then that's one way that you're able to network with people and provide services for them and assist them. So speak to their pain and highlight the problems that you solve for the people. And I want to thank you all for being very engaging, for getting all the comments over there in the chat section. I really do appreciate it. Here's some LinkedIn networking tips I want you to be mindful of again. So again, send a personalized message when you do request for a new connection. Just don't use the standard message that they have out there. Create a personalized message. When joining groups, make sure that you do provide content. So there are groups that you can join based off of your areas of interest. And that's a cool way to network with new people that you don't know. You can write articles, answer questions, comment on their post, but make sure you do provide great content so you're known for providing great content. Okay. After you meet someone at an event, here's a tip: get that business card and then connect with them on LinkedIn. See if they have a LinkedIn profile, and then quickly add them or reach out to them on LinkedIn. You can say, hey, I met you at this networking event. Would like to connect with you on LinkedIn. A lot of people use LinkedIn now. They use business cards because we're used to them. But whenever possible, make sure that you do connect with them on LinkedIn as well, so you can stay in contact with them and really develop a relationship with them. Identify when you're going to do your posting or networking. For me, it's early in the morning, but you can identify 1 hour a day, what's best for you, how many hours per week you're going to do it, and then stick with it. And again, make sure you do have that professional photo and bio that we've talked about. And congratulate people when they get new jobs, when their birthday, etc. That's one low-hanging fruit way to connect with people on LinkedIn. Of course, there's more strategies that you also can use, but that's just one simple one that's out there. They created it that way so you can use it. You can follow up. You can send that message. You can reply back without having to do a whole lot of work. Now, some of you are great networkers, and some of you may say, Kimberly, I really don't network that much. So as you can see here, the lurker is someone who's just kind of reading the stuff, not really paying attention, all the way up to this person who is a strong networker. LION, a lion, is a LinkedIn open networker. And that's what you want. You want to reach the status of being a lead networker, okay? So make sure that you do what you need to do to get away from just lurking and reading people's things and not commenting, and moving more over here to you being a strong networker and connecting with people. Now, here's some strategies to strengthening your network on LinkedIn. Here's some strategies. Again, be diverse. Identify the people you want to connect with. I had a mentor of mine say to me, he identifies 10 people that he wants to meet for the year. Strong, heavy hitters. And I want you to think about that right now. You don't have to type this down below in the chat, but who are the people you really want to meet this year? Who are the people you really want to connect with this year? Maybe you've admired them from afar. Maybe you've attended an event, you heard them speak, or there's some people that okay, if I connect with them and develop a relationship with them, get to know them, this could help you with your business, your career, etc. Whatever your reasons are, there's nothing wrong with it. But I want you to write down on your sheet of paper in front of you right now, at least 2 people. So your homework is to identify 10 people that you want to connect with this year, okay? I'm not going to have you make the list right now while we're on this webinar, but I do want you to at least write down on your sheet of paper, not in the comments below, okay, not in the chat box, on your sheet of paper, who are at least 2 people that you really want to connect with this year. I'll give you a moment. Who are those heavy hitters, those people you've always wanted to meet? Even if you think it's a stretch, you're saying, Kimberly, but that's a stretch. They're in a different state or a different country. I may not meet with them. Or, Kim, I'm not a strong networker. I don't know. Don't worry about that. Don't let fear pop up right now. Okay, don't let fear pop up. Don't overthink it. Just write down 2 people that you really want to connect with, you want to network with, you want to build that relationship with. And remember, people do business with people that they know. I know you can complete the statement. Know. What's the next one, everyone? Like. And what's the next one? Trust. People do business with individuals that they know, like, and trust. So first you need to get to know them. So identify who they are, follow with them on LinkedIn, connect with them, maybe ask them some questions, maybe send them a message to schedule a phone call to learn about that book they wrote or that project they worked on or whatever that thing is. Just get to know them, okay? After some time, you get to know them and they're used to connecting with you and you're having conversations and connecting with each other. Who knows, you may really get to like them, right? And then the trust comes. But you can't jump to having trust with someone if you don't even get to know the person or like them, right? So your homework is to identify 10 people for the year. Okay? And for this week, while you're watching this or listening to this, I want you to identify the 2. Again, I'm known for people walking away with their own action plan. I want this training to be more for you than just some type of video you watched for an hour, okay? Let's really put together this plan so you can build your network on LinkedIn. Now, I love this image here because it lets us know when people really do utilize LinkedIn. And it says here, you can see here, Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Thursday is kind of getting up on there, but really Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays between the hours of 10 a.m. and 11 is when people utilize LinkedIn the most. So Kimberly, why are you sharing this slide with me? Because I can help you to be strategic. This may be the time where you want to post something, you may want to comment or reply or to reach out to people because they tend to be on LinkedIn around that time. So cool information to know so you're able to develop your strategy. Now, you still can connect with people throughout the week. There's nothing wrong with that. But I just want to share with you the days and the time of day when people are on LinkedIn the most, just so that you're mindful of that. I love that slide, and I want to share that with you. So here's some things to strengthen your network. Create your profile. Dedicate that time to work on your profile. Update your resume. Update your bio. Create a bio for your profile. Send people's messages per day so people understand that they're getting used to you connecting with them with that cute statement or in your signature at the end of those messages that you reply to. Identify a goal. Identify how many people you want to reach out to a day or a week. Okay. Schedule that time to connect with them, maybe over lunch, dinner, or or breakfast, whatever. Schedule some time to get to know them, as well as comment on their post. Okay. Be out there, be active so people are used to seeing you. And provide valuable content that really does help them. All right. And ask people to connect with you on LinkedIn when you meet them as well. Okay. Remember, you want to build that network. So again, while you got those cards, that's great, but let's talk about building the network. Okay. And then make sure that you start a group too. You may say, Kimberly, there are groups out there, but I want to start my own. That's great. Go ahead and start your own group too. That could be one way that you could be the leader of a particular area, a niche, and you're able to connect with the people all over the world on that particular topic. So that's another tip for you. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead now and go to the website because I'm looking at the time. The trainer in me knows. Let me see. First of all, I may have to stop my share. I'm going to go to the website. And Keitra, I want you to help me. Do you see the website up on the slide? Or someone can comment and let me know you do see it. But if you're able to unmute yourself for a moment, just want to make sure you're able to see it. Okay. So this is LinkedIn. All right. This is LinkedIn. I want to make sure you're able to see this too, because if you're like me, I'm a visual learner. I learn by seeing things. And so I know
I can see it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I learn by seeing things. And so I want to make sure you're able to get it too. So you would just go to linkedin.com. That's how you get to LinkedIn. And at the top of the page are different tabs We're going to visit these areas. I'm going to give you some tips as well. Okay. So as you can see at the top, we have here the main page. I haven't clicked yet. I'll let you know when I click on it, but this lets us know what's going on in the feed. What are people talking about, etc. Over here where it says network, we're going to go into that later in a moment and talk about and show you the people that are in your network. This lets you know who's in your network, the people you can connect with. All right. Jobs, for those of you that are interested or know somebody that may be looking, they do have a section that helps people to find jobs on LinkedIn. Messaging. Okay, this is where you get those messages where people have birthdays or anniversary dates. We're going to visit that in a moment. Notifications. This gives you notifications of things that are happening that you should be mindful of. Okay, we'll get to that in a moment. And then here we're on my profile right now. So I can build this out and let you know what should be on your profile. And then over here on the right-hand side where you see these boxes, that's the new area. The new information, we'll cover that as well, letting you know what are some changes to LinkedIn that you should be mindful of. A lot of times people don't click this. Some of this is information that you need to pay for too. So that's one of the reasons why people may not use it. But I do want you to know what's new with LinkedIn. So here on your profile page with LinkedIn, as you can see here, mine's up. I have the professional headshot. It's just me smiling there. You see the banner behind me. This is actually a banner that I created for my business. It fits there. So again, think about what you want in the back. Now, you don't have to create your own banner. There may be a professional image of something that you want in the back or just a color that you want in the back, but make sure you utilize that space back there. It helps to really give your profile a completed look as well. As you can see, I do have my name and my certifications as well. And then I have information about who I am and what are some of my strengths. I have experience, certified HR trainer, consultant, etc. Make sure to be mindful of what are 7 or 8 words that describe who you are, that you want them to know, that you may put there in that section. All right. Also with my profile, here's a section that talks about who I am. So here, this gives you information about who I am. And I like videos. So I actually have videos promoting me speaking, what I've done, some testimonials, information about our programs. But you do have a place where you can put information about your organism, about you, what you do. So here's the bio section. Okay. And then I'm at places here for video. So again, make sure whenever you have video, utilize that space. People like to see and watch videos. This also lets me know how many people I'm connected with, okay, how many viewers, etc. I do have the all-star status with LinkedIn by me networking and connecting with the people. So that's on there. And then with LinkedIn too, they also have ways for you. If you're looking for employment, you can put in there that you do have interest in looking for employment, and then they can send recruiters people your way, etc. Or for career advice here, since I'm a career coach, they allow me to answer questions for people, career questions. So I have that on if people contact me with certain questions by me being a career coach. And if you ever had questions regarding salary, things of that nature, they do have salary insights where you can learn more about your current salary, your future salary, what you want, and doing some research. Helpful information, everybody. Helpful information. And then they have on here my activity, the things that I've done. And as you can see, I post videos and pictures. I'm not going to go through my profile because I want to get to the other information at the top. But I'm on here constantly posting videos and speaking to them directly, as well as sharing tips and things of that nature. Now for experience, make sure with your profile, you do have your title and where you work. It's going to ask you the years you've worked there and then information about that particular company. So be mindful as to what you're going to share there. I like to put in there your accomplishments. So what are our 10 to 15 accomplishments you've received working at that organization? Put it there so people can know how awesome you are. And again, with those accomplishments, they should include numbers, dollar signs, and percentages. Okay, quantify those accomplishments. And then for me, I also include video. So for me, I have testimonials from my customers. And then the nonprofit organization with the Purpose Transition, who we are, videos regarding that. So I'm really big with videos. And then by me being a trainer, information about where I've taught and conducted seminars, and then me speaking. So people may want to see what is it like for Kimberly to speak, etc. That's there. So the educational section is very simple. Title, company name, years, and information. Just make sure that this section here Whatever you put in the wording there for each job, that is rich with the right content and the right keywords. I cannot stress that enough. Cannot. Because you want your profile to pop up in the search when people are looking for you or when people are trying to network with you. And you'll be looking for that too when you're trying to network with people. You want to put in keywords of people that they have those certain skill sets to pop up. For education, put your education where you've went to school, and make sure you include the logos whenever you can. It does complete your profile. It gives it a professional look when all of the sections on your profile have logos there. And that's very helpful. Here, there's a place where you put your licenses and certifications. So as you can see, it's very simple. And then they have a section here for training and for skills. And you're probably saying, Kimberly, I'm just kind of skimming over this, but how do you update it? I'm going to let you know. For each section, here's the cool thing. For each section, you're able to, you see where that plus is? That's what you do. You would just click on that plus to add a new certification, or if you need to edit something, you would just click on where this pencil is. So I'm going to click where the pencil is for a moment. And then a window will pop up. We're able to make those changes. So look for where the pencil is so you can make those edits. Okay. And it's very simple. So I wanted to start off by sharing with you my profile so you can see that it's simple. You can do it. You need a border, you need a headshot, your keywords, and then go in, use your resume to put the information on where you've worked. And then you'll need a bio. So what's going to be in your bio section for your profile. Okay. Now let's move over to the home section. And you click home. This is the main section where all the articles and you find out what other people are doing. Okay. So when you click on home, you're able to read the articles that are popping up. What are people discussing? And again, you can comment on their articles to network with people, or you can share it so it'll go on your profile and people can see the type of things that you enjoy and like. Okay. But that's one great way to connect with people is through using, by going to the home section and just commenting on their particular post. For network, I'm going to click network. For you, this would be all the people that you're connected with. Okay. All righty. And as you can see, I have close to 6,000 connections. And again, I'm very strategic. A lot of people that I connect with are HR people and business professionals too. So if you want to connect with me, feel free to do so. And put in your comment that you've met me through this webinar so that I'm able to approve it for you. But I'm very strategic. And these are the people that I can communicate with at any time that I want to. You see some of the people that have been recommended that I connect with, but at the top are the people who actually reached out to me. Okay. So make sure your goal is to at least get 500 to start. And if you have over 500, congratulations. That's awesome. Continue at it. Continue at it. Okay. And then for jobs right here at the top where that briefcase is, those are for individuals that may be going through a career transition. This is a section here where you can type in what type of job you may be interested in, and then it saves it for you. And so then it will let you know of different types of opportunities as well, people you can network with. So that's the job section. Okay. And a lot of you may not need this section, but I want to make sure that you're aware of it. And then for message here, you would click message at the top. And then for the message, this is where I would send people messages and they would communicate with me. Okay. So when I get up in the morning, I may have people who reached out to me. As you can see, this person we're connecting, we're going to schedule a meeting soon. And then I just type right down here my reply to their message. So your goal is to be able to connect with more people and to send them messages. Okay. And again, a cool way to do that is to reach out to them, but in your signature, your tagline, give them something extra, give them a tip, some nice information, and then let them know a little bit about who you are. Notifications. This is what you get every day. For those of you that do have a LinkedIn account, you probably have notifications on blast. You got people, it's always lit up because people are always changing jobs or have a birthday or they got a new position or an anniversary day, and it's very simple for you to reply back. So for this person just celebrated a birthday. Congratulations. Well, I won't use him. I use a birthday. So this person has a birthday today. All you would do is just click, say happy birthday. This window pops up and you're able to comment below what you want to say. Now, this is where down here in this section is where I would type a personal message. I would highlight it and copy it and paste it. And then I would send that to that individual. But at the end, I would have my little tagline at the end so they know a little bit about who I am. And they will know when to reach out to me if they should need my services. So do that. So whatever that message is that you're going to create, that you're going to use for multiple people, copy it and paste it with your tagline and use it that way. Okay. And then for notifications, excuse me, for me, we're here on the me section already. So we went through all the sections here at the top for LinkedIn. And then we're going to talk about this. And this is the tricky part because when I click here, it may open another window. So we're going to see. When you click over here where it says, where these boxes are, I'm going to try this, everybody. Keisha, I'm going to need you to let me know if you see what I click. I'm clicking these boxes over here, the new information for LinkedIn. I'm going to see if this is going to pop up for me. Okay.
Yes, we see them.
Do you see the little box on the right-hand side over here?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So over here are the new sections. Learning right here. You would click on learning and they have sections of videos. They have lots of learning that you need. So if you need training in different topics, you would just click the topic name at the top and then you're able to watch videos. So they do have a section just for training only, for learning. And then they also have a section for posting jobs for recruiters like myself. We can post jobs through their network and pay for it. People may be interested in advertising on LinkedIn. Yes, you can advertise on LinkedIn. So you would click this icon here to learn how you can advertise and place an ad on LinkedIn to reach thousands and millions of people. For groups here, this is where you would click to learn about different groups that you may have an interest in networking with people. And so I'm going to try, let's see, I'll do these two. I'm going to try to do the groups and the profile finder and salary. So again, Keitra, let me know if this pops up because I think I have to go to another window. Do you see it thinking and going to another window right now?
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it when technology works. So I'm waiting for it to populate. And this is the one for groups. So if you're saying, Kimberly, I don't know who I need to connect with or reach out to, you would click on the one for groups. And then this page will pop up when it finishes populating. If not, I already have a page, a PowerPoint that I'll go to. Okay, perfect. Where you can be a member of 50 groups. Yes, 50. So you would put in here what type of group you want to join. And then for me, these are all HR groups that I'm a part of. And look at that. This one particular group has close to 2,000 members. So by me joining that group, I'm able to connect with all those people in that group. So for the sake of this training, I'm going to type in banking. To see what type of groups will pop up for banking. Okay, these are the people. Let's see here. All righty. As you see, we can search by jobs, by people, and groups. So I'm going to do groups to see what pops up. So again, the goal is that you're able to think of groups that you can join. So this particular group for bankers, we have close to 501,000 members in this group, and it's for banking careers, etc. So again, there are a lot of different groups on LinkedIn. You just type in the search field at the top, and you can search by people, jobs, or content, or groups, and then that will pop up, and you can check out the groups to determine if you want to be a member or network with the people and connect with them. So how cool is that? I tell you. So LinkedIn is the way to go. I know you may have heard it before and didn't believe it, or you're tired of it, but it really is important that you do have a strong LinkedIn profile. I'm going to go back to our PowerPoint before we close and open it for questions. But at this time, let's see here. Let me go back to the PowerPoint. Continue our training. Okay. So the last thing I wanted to mention is there really are cool things on LinkedIn. Make sure you do download your app today so you're able to access it from your phone. LinkedIn has a new section where we're able to find professionals. So if you need freelancers to work on certain projects for you, it would be over that on that right-hand corner where those boxes were, like I showed you earlier. So if you need somebody to fix something in your home, or you have a particular expertise, you want to help somebody that needs your expertise, they're looking for freelancers where you can get paid doing that. Salary, again, if you have a question regarding salary, you need some research with that, they have the LinkedIn salary. I share with you the LinkedIn learning piece where you can watch videos to increase your skill set. And then also posting jobs for recruiters, that's available. And then if you need assistance with joining different groups on number 8, that's what I shared with you earlier as well. So again, use LinkedIn. It's a good platform for you. And I want to make sure that we take this time to honor any questions that you may have. Are there any questions that anyone has regarding LinkedIn before we go? And I hand it back over to Keitra. Let's see if I can read some of the chats. Keitra, are you able to read any of the chat comments?
Let's see here.
I'm able to pull it up in here, but so if you see something, feel free to let me know if there's a question.
I don't see any questions.
Okay. One thing I would like to do before we go, I'm going to give you my contact information as well. If you do have a question, comment below, everyone. I really do want to make sure that you're utilizing LinkedIn and that this is a year that you really do have a strong network. As you can see, it's simple. And if you need to watch this video over again, then make sure that you do that as well. For those of you that do need to have someone look at your profile, comment below, or better yet, send me an email. I'm going to give you my email in a moment. I do provide courtesy evaluations for when I do seminars or webinars like this. Just let me know you're a part of this, and then I'll be able to reach out to you and check out your profile and give you some tips. That's free of charge. There's no charge for that. And then for those of you that may need help with your resume too, feel free to let me know. I do provide resume evaluations for free to make sure that your profile on LinkedIn is strong with your resume and with LinkedIn. So without further ado, I want to thank you all for your time. I'm going to go ahead and hand this back over to Keitra since we didn't have any questions. If you would like to reach out to me, feel free to send me an email. As you can see, my email is there, kbenjamin@hrstrategiesplus.com, or you can give me a call there at 877-733-3268. And again, it's my pleasure to be able to help you with developing your network and making your profile stronger, your LinkedIn profile stronger on LinkedIn. So I'll hand it back over to Keitra.
Thank you, Kim. And I would like to thank our national organization for allowing the Detroit chapter an opportunity to share our talented professionals in Michigan. I also like to thank Kim for providing a great presentation on the keys to developing your networking skills on LinkedIn. And hopefully everyone learned something they did not know before. Also, I'd like to thank all of you that participated on today's call. And I would especially like to thank my colleagues from Comerica in the Michigan market. If you are interested in learning any more information about UFSC and about our programs, please go to www.ufscnet.com. And I thank you all again and enjoy your day.
Bye-bye, everyone. And remember to network on LinkedIn. Remember your assignments. Bye-bye.
Bye.